back to Winning Wednesdays. It's your boy again, Coach Johnson. How you guys feeling today? Welcome back. I know we had a long week this week. Me personally, I felt like this Wednesday is kind of a little bit long. It came a little bit too late. Like I feel like it should have been Friday already, but that's just my opinion. So y'all, before we get started though, we do have some quick announcements real quick. So let me get our special guest on our quick announcements, and then we'll get rolling into our topic for the day. But also, let me know how you guys feeling in the chat. What's up, Cam? How you feeling today? I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm okay. Cam, let me know how you feel in the chat too, and everybody else too. But let's get our special guest on here so she can give us some special announcements. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, hold up. Maybe. Oh no, it's not. Let me see. There we go. Hey, Miss Mo, how are you today? How you doing today?
Praise the Lord, peace and blessings. Thank you for getting us straight.
Yes, yes.
I'm okay. How are you? Listen,
I'm
you good? Okay, because I was like, I had to get myself together. Y'all know I haven't been on this screen since August 5th. Okay, if you know what August 5th was.
Technically, we can't bring Winning Wednesdays back. But that's just my opinion. But
I mean, that's fine, but what I'm saying is, y'all know I don't be on here 5 weeks out of the year. I be on here. 6 weeks out of the year, I be on here. Then I don't come back. So July. So you had to, just bear with me. But I had to get my setup. I was like, all right, let me turn my volume down, make sure it doesn't matter. Y'all don't need to hear all of that. But anyway, all right, y'all.
You got some announcements for us today?
I am. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So, y'all, I will, I guess, be hosting. A lot of our heartbeats are in college, and just trying to, figure out a way. We know that like classes are a lot, social life is a lot, but also finances can be a lot too, and resolving some
Right.
of those issues as well. Um,
Right.
I would like to host essentially it's kind of a competition, more just kind of like having fun too. Where there will be it's open to all current college students that are heartbeats. Again, all current college students that are heartbeats. It would be incoming freshmen if like we weren't already in the semester, but now y'all are like officially freshmen. So again, all current college students that are heartbeats. And you will have a week to enter. What you have to do is create a presentation. And when I say presentation, it's not limited to slides, it's not limited to like a Canva presentation or a Prezi or whatever. All current heartbeat college students that you create a presentation, you give creative freedom, and you talk about your particular college journey. So that could be why you chose to go to college, why it's good to go to college, resources that you had in order to be able to make that decision. And your job is to inspire others who want to do the same. It's not to necessarily like convince people, but it's to just be an inspiration, be able to share, have a space to do that, and to, just inspire others. So that's really it. You have a week to enter. So today is Wednesday, September the 14th. You have to enter by September the 21st, which is next Wednesday, by 11:59. Because would you be a college student if you didn't have to do something by 11:59?
Dangerous. I got one tonight. Like it's dangerous. It's
And
dangerous.
it definitely is. And the way that you enter is you just hit me up. Just hit me up and let me know that you want to be in it. We will have the actual presentation sometime next month. I'll work with Coach and Cam to get a particular date because y'all they be booked and busy, child. So I
Let me
gotta
know.
get right. I gotta get on there. But it'll be sometime next month. But again, a week to enter. All current college students talking about your particular college journey, your journey to college, and something that inspires others. That's it. That's my announcement. Kind of, I may post something the idea is if like you were here and you heard it, you're here and you heard it. And also the prize is monetary, is 2 prizes, and they will both be monetary prizes because, as y'all know, there are a lot of scholarship opportunities and money available for college freshmen. And then as you get older and older, they kind of like close the gap. So this is open to everybody. If you got to get some books, if you got to, get something, that you need, if you have to pay a balance too. Like, I mean, since I'm here, I'm gonna talk about it. Like, sometimes that's the case. So that's it, y'all. If there are any questions, you can hit me up. My Instagram is __ Morgan Desiree. Cam, I'm sure you'll drop it, or Shalal, you can drop it too. And if you have my phone number, you have it. You can text me, but I'm not about to say my phone number on this here YouTube. Okay. Praise the Lord, y'all. I will see y'all soon. If there are any questions, again, you can hit me up. Or you can drop them in the chat. I'll be around for a couple of minutes or so in the chat.
Awesome, y'all. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from Miss Mo. All current Heartbeat College students, if you want to sign up, y'all DM Miss Mo, text me. I got her number. We got the Instagram in the chat too. And you said they got the presentation, so it don't have to be just slides. It can be slides, and they can what do they have, like a speech or something, like
whatever your creative juices are telling you. So like if you want to do a song, I don't know how you're going to do that with a song, but if you want to do a song, you can do a song. If you want to like write a poem, or if you want to do a dance, like I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, it has to be virtual because it's going to be on Winning Wednesday, so it has to be presented virtually. So even if it's like a pre-recorded thing, that's okay. But it just has to be, it has to meet what I said. Talking about your college journey and inspiring others, and talking about some of the resources that were provided to you. So that's it.
That's it. Well, y'all heard it from the best. Thank you. Y'all giving Miss Mo. We appreciate you coming on, letting us know all those special announcements. I try to get it in the day, y'all, but she be a little busy. She's talking about me and Cam being busy. She a little busy too. She's a busybody. So like, you gotta book her 2 months in advance, because if you don't, you ain't.
That's a lot. Again, that's a lot.
Thank you, Miss Mo. We appreciate you.
No problem. I love y'all always. See y'all in July.
See you. I'm just kidding. Not in July. Whoa. October. Okay. There we go.
All right.
See you. Yeah. Y'all, thank y'all. Well, y'all heard it from Miss Mo. All college Heartbeat students, sign up. Definitely sign up. Definitely a way to be able to get some extra money. I know in college it can get expensive. Like for real, these tuitions be getting expensive, and but after your scholarships and grants and things like that, you might accumulate a balance of things like that. You want to pay that off. A quick tip for anybody that's going to college: if you're in college, right, every year you go to college, and it's just a quick tip. Make sure when you check in, you got to check in with the business office. Make sure you got no balance, because you don't want it to rack up, and then by the time you graduate and like you got a balance on your on the business office, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that degree. Like you might have your little picture of your other little cover, but inside it's gonna be a white piece of paper. And I don't think y'all want to go home with a white piece of paper, so y'all might want to pay that balance out before it gets too late. But Cam, so you almost done? Yeah, man. Cam, don't even. Me, it's bittersweet because it's like, oh, it's so long. Like the school year she was already over. But like, yes, I'm a junior in college, maybe a senior, and then I'm out. I'm gonna take a break for like a year and get myself together, and then I'm gonna try to go back to grad school, because going to graduate school right to undergrad is a little too crazy. Like that much money for going to school is just a little too crazy. So yeah. You grown. Hey, stop playing. You be one driving the ATL, like you grown. But y'all, let's get to our topic today. We already 10 minutes into our time today. So our topic today, and Cam probably gonna put it in the chat, but our topic today is your inner self. And y'all be like, Coach, what you talking about like your inner self? Like it's a lot of things that we have in our inner self that we got to talk about. So 4 things I want to talk about today in our inner self is your self-esteem. I know me when I was younger. What's up, Brie? How you feeling today? I know when I was younger, it was like my self-esteem was like, it was low because I was in high school, and then like, what I mean? I used to get bullied because I was so tall. Like I was just, and my self-esteem was just like very, very low right before I met Heart's Mouth. So that was that. Self-esteem, but the second one, self-confidence, that's kind of like self-esteem too, but I would say self-confidence is to have like the confidence, to speak up for yourself, the confidence, basically, be able to step out, go to college, or leave home. Like some people that's going to college might not want to leave home because they're like afraid of like new environments or new things like that. So definitely like being self-confident for yourself and things like that. Roman said I got bullied for being tall too. Roman, I don't understand, like, you bully me for being tall, but I promise you, you want my height. Like, and don't get it messed up. I don't like my height. I'm not gonna lie. Like, y'all like Coach Johnson. What you mean? Like, I do not like how tall I am. Like in the showers, I gotta like bend down to get under the little pole so I can get in the shower. And like with the refrigerators and stuff, like if I'm at home, like I be standing on top of the refrigerator and stuff, and like Thanksgiving and Christmas, don't let me be around the family. They gonna straight, oh yeah, Shalal, come get this. Can you get this pie from up there and this, that? And it just be too much. So I don't like being tall, but no, don't let anybody bully you for being tall. Like embrace it. You know what I mean? Embrace the tallness, because I like to say, oh, real quick, by being tall, I'm 6'10" now, not 6'9" no more. I'm gonna let y'all know that. I'm pretty excited. Woo. But embrace yourself being tall. I love it. That's your self-confidence. That's your self-love. So definitely embrace that. Embrace your being tall, because me, I know I'm embracing. Like I don't like being tall, but look, I gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and also talking to the third one of in itself would be self-love. You gotta learn how to love yourself. A lot of people are like getting in like friendships or relationships or things like that. You got to be able to love yourself before you love anyone else, like anybody else. Before you can't even if you can't even love your brother and sister right if you don't love yourself. So definitely, please have self-love. But again, we're gonna talk about all of those today. They said, why are you not on the court? Listen, I don't like basketball. Like I love basketball, but I don't like to play basketball. Like I love to coach it. I love to watch games, but like big in the game and playing, oh no, that ain't for me. Now football all day, I'm loving it. Like I love football. I love football hands down, but I just can't. I can't get with the in basketball. This is not me. I coach it. You know what I mean? I'm the best coach. You can call me the best coach, but I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. Queen said you should model. I definitely did do some type of modeling through like middle school. I think it was like 6th or 7th grade. I think I was doing modeling. It was my middle school, and they had it, so they was like, "You should try it." And I tried it for about like a month, and then I just stopped. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I think the lady left or something. I don't remember, but yeah. Cam said it's crazy how things we don't like other people really want. You don't need to fit in that stereotype. Definitely, Cam. I definitely do agree with you, Cam, on that one, because some fact of like I know I don't like my height, but I know other people will be dying to be this tall. Be like, yo, people be like, yo, being your height, man. If I was your height, man, I'll be in the NBA somewhere. I'll be dunking on Giannis, or I'll be dunking on LeBron. And I'm just sitting there like, all right, I mean, you had this height, like, but there's more to come with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these college bids, like if Cam and probably Charity know and Elder know, everybody know, like when you're in college, you get them twin size bid. I don't know if it's just my school, but my little North Carolina school, you get these twin size bids. And when I was a freshman, y'all, this also messed with like my self-confidence too, because I was a little upset when I was a freshman. My bid was like you had like the regular twin size bid, and I had a share with a roommate. And like my legs, don't laugh at me, y'all, but my legs would hang off the bottom of the bed. So like when my friends used to come in there for real, I would never lay down. Like if my friends would come in my room, I would never lay down. Like I don't care how tired I am, I will sit up and go to sleep. I would not lay down because I was to the point of I didn't want to lay down and my feet be across the bed. They'd be like, "Oh, you so tall," blah blah, this, that, the third. Like I just don't like hearing so much about my height, and then they just be talking about it. It's just sometimes it just get annoying. So like at that one point in time, I wasn't confident enough to lay down in my own bed or in my friends. But now, 2 years later, when I didn't build my self-confidence up, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like if you in here, like if you just chilling, you watching a movie, or like we have a movie night, because I have movie nights with my friends sometimes, or we're coming to do homework, whatever the case may be. And if I'm tired, and if it's my bed in my room, oh, I'm gonna lay down. But also I have a private room now, so I can have like 2 beds put together and all big and everything like that. But yo, I did not like to sleep on my bed when the other people was around, because I was just not confident enough. Like I just didn't want people to talk about how long I was, like, because basically everybody be like, oh, you just legs, all you is legs. Really, I am. Not even gonna lie to you. I'm really am just all legs. Like I'm not gonna lie. And it was like I gotta deal with it. Like I came to a conclusion with myself, like this is what I gotta deal with. I'm gonna be this tall for the rest of my life. I gotta build myself love up. I gotta love myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta love my tallness and everything else that come with it. So that's what I did for that one. Yeah, definitely. They said definitely a good model. Is that Roman Empire? Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any questions so far about any of the topics we're going to talk about? Because I have some questions for each other topic. Like any of the bullet points that I already stated out. I have some questions for you guys. If you guys answer in the chat, and if you also want to come on here, let me know. I'll send you guys the link to. We're gonna talk about, your inner self and your inner, self love and self confidence and self discipline as well. Discipline and motivation are like that too. The same thing, but in Heart Smiles, you go with discipline. You got to have that self discipline. You got to have when I mean self discipline, I mean like you got to have that, discipline enough to be consistent, to get up and go to class. What's up, DJ? How you feeling? How you feeling? Get up to go to class or like get up to go to school. Like all you guys is in school. Like me, like I would say college students, we basically are grown. Like nobody else is waking us up telling us to go to class or this, that, and the third. So we gotta have their own self-discipline to actually get up, go to all our classes, do all our homework. Like nobody's on your back to tell you what to do and none of that. Like everything is yourself, especially when you're in college. Then when you're in high school too, I know some people, when I was younger, like my mom, she used to because I got up around like my junior year and then senior year, it was COVID. But like my freshman and sophomore year, she used to wake me up for me to go to class and like not me to go to class, me to go to school, period. And like because I didn't have that self-discipline yet. Like I was not going to be up 6 o'clock in the morning. But then around like my junior year, I was like, all right, I am getting a little bit older. Like let me just go ahead and start getting up. Taking my showers, or getting ready, or doing whatever I gotta do to get ready to go to school. And that's when I got like the self-discipline enough to, be able to be consistent enough. Now my body's on a schedule. I wake up on a certain time. I go to class to do my homework, things like that. And that's how I built like that self-discipline up. Also with Heart Smiles, a lot of our youth leaders on Heart Smiles, but they're self-disciplined up by, just being disciplined and coming to Winter Wednesdays or, starving Thursdays or even getting on sessions. I know Don, very self-disciplined, he basically like, we talk about like in one of my classes, we talk about like what type of leaders that we have and things like that. And Mar said great topic. Thank you, Mar. We talk about like certain type of leaders and what type of like discipline, or if they have like that like autocratic leadership, or they have what's the other three? Don't sit up and look at me like that, y'all, because I'm trying to remember the other three and I just learned it today. So I got bear with me. I think it's autocratic, laissez-faire. What else? It's two more. I'm gonna come back to them, y'all. I know it's autocratic and laissez-faire. I know it's that one. I know it's two of those. But we're talking about basically what type of leaderships you are and what type of leader, what type of examples do they have with leaders. So like, self-discipline and like the self-love and the confidence and things like that. That also falls into a part of being a leader too. So definitely want to make sure that you guys are, have like some coping mechanisms too, like you don't have like the self-discipline or like the self-esteem, or things like that. Definitely find a way to, be able to cope with the things that you go through if you don't have those things at that point. Because, everybody's not good with like, having coping mechanisms or things that calm them down and things like that. So, learning your inner self, actually being able to be by yourself and things like that, that help out a lot. Queen said having good discipline is a game changer. Definitely. Also, one of the another thing is like having patience. Like having patience, just being a leader or just not, or being like a regular person. Like you gotta have patience. Like and I didn't mean to say regular person, but it's like being the average person that you are. You gotta have like the patience. Like for one, say for instance, you're like the doctor's office, and any doctor's office you go to, you're going to be in there for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to be in there for about like an hour or 2 hours. You waiting for your doctor to come in there. You gotta have that patience. Like some people don't. Some people be like, look, I'm trying to be in and out. Like I ain't trying to be here. Like that's when they don't have like that self patience for that self. Like, or say for instance, if you have like a fast food restaurant, don't get me wrong, some of these fast food restaurants definitely do be tripping on the time, but like. If you had like McDonald's and the line long and you still pull up in the line and you be like, why they so long? Why I can't get my food? You put that to yourself. Now this is the time when your self-patience start to come in, your self-discipline. Like, all right, look, I'm going to chill out. I seen it was a long line. I'm hungry. I got in here for real. I got in this line. So I'm going to, have my patience, chill out and do things of that nature. So when it comes to patience, that's a game changer. That discipline is a game changer as well. But also don't forget about that self-love for you guys as well, because again, if you don't love yourself, it's a lot of things you will basically lack in, like, having that confidence or having that esteem, having that self-esteem, because if you're not loving yourself, you lacking in the self-esteem part and the confidence part. Like, you got to be able to come up and actually be able to know who you are, and to be saying like, okay, I have this self-esteem, I have this confidence that is built up inside of me as well. Okay, we got a special guest in the back. Let me bring them in real quick. Okay. Listen, y'all. This is one of my favorite special guests. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, but what it is. What's up, Jada Johnson? How you feeling, my JMJ? How you feeling?
Hey, Milala.
How you feeling?
How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
We was just in here talking about like your inner self, like the self-discipline, the patience, self-love, like self-esteem and things like that. We got some comments in the chat. Flexibility and patience is key. Definitely. I'm also ready to get into the questions real quick, but the question I got for you is basically real quick is, how do you basically cope with your self-esteem and like your self-confidence? Like, where would you rate yourself on a 1 to 10? And you say your confidence and your self-esteem is. And now I'm asking a question too. And I'm check in as well.
All right, I would say that my confidence, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a 7. Because I got anxiety, so what other people think of me, especially in public, make me nervous. And then be like,
Facts.
Do I want to go out there with these people? Because I don't think I'm all that. But I say like my self-esteem though is definitely like an 8, 9. Because even though I be nervous around people and it'd be nerve-wracking, I know in my heart who I am as a person, and anybody would be lucky to have a me in their life. If it ain't me, it's a loss. Like, ever. And I feel like that play into my self-esteem for real. It'd be like, I'm nervous, but I know I'm that girl. So my confidence be having to be boosted. Also, I guess since we talking about this, y'all, I have to wear glasses now. So let me just go ahead and.
Not the glass. Okay, we like the glasses. See, there you go. Build up that self-confidence. Listen, I got glasses too. Like, if I take these off, I can't see. Like,
I can see without my glasses. Just to be clear, I can see without them, but because I be sitting in front of a screen for so long and like ring lights, my eye muscles is like working too hard to help my vision. So they was like, in order for you to like right now, I can still see without these. It's blurry with these glasses on, kind of. And it was like, I'll adjust. But like when they told me I had to wear glasses, y'all, I caught Shalal like, Shalal.
Listen, yo, glasses Shalal, is fun. I like them.
Shalal, like, now we'll really be twins. And I'm like,
listen, twinsies, you know what I'm saying? Listen. And also, I like glasses, but I prefer contacts. But like, if your insurance not gonna pay for your contacts, that's about it. Listen, it's a $250 contact. That's just for the exam. That's not for the contacts. Yeah, I'm gonna sip glasses. I'm gonna go and take my glasses.
Mine was $157 for the thing.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna take my glasses. My insurance gonna pay for the glasses. I
can't do this for too much longer. I can see my screen. Like, I got bifocals on. I can literally see the reflection of my screen in my glasses. Like, there's 4 of you right now. Like, I'm good. Listen, thank you.
Imagine I have a ring light behind me and a screen. I can see both of them on my glasses. Like, this is what I do. This is all I do. Like, I'm in class. I see everything. Like, come on now. Like, it's fine. Like, listen, you'll adjust. Promise you'll adjust. But for me, like I would say, how I would rate myself, I would say my self-esteem is probably like an 8. I'm not gonna cap. It's about like an 8. Because I was telling you guys earlier about how I don't like people like keep talking about how tall I am and things like that. So about an 8. And I kind of did say self-esteem and self-confidence is like it's like together, but that's just my opinion. But my self-confidence, I would say, is definitely about like a 9, because I'm gonna speak up. Like, for me, I think about me, I'm gonna speak up for myself or something that I believe in, or like if I'm on a team or like, say for instance, I'm representing Heart Smiles, I'm representing Youth Advisory Board, I'm representing Shawan, I'm representing, Mentoring Through Basketball, Changing Lives. Like, if I'm representing any business, I'm gonna, represent it correctly, and I'm gonna actually be able to speak up, and talk about it, and have, value behind what I'm talking about. So I would say definitely my self-confidence is probably like a 9. And the funny thing about that is I'm taking a public speaking class this year. Like, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. And I had to give like this speech the other day. And like, my speech was basically like how to clean shoes. I got like a shoe cleaning kit. And you know, when I was in class, like, don't get it wrong, I still get nervous when I'm speaking in front of people. Like when I'm coming on Winter Wednesdays, I'm 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, how you guys doing? This ain't the third. But like when I got into class, like when I'm in the class, it's like I'm comfortable because they're in person, and two, I know half of the class. I know half of my class. So when I was able to, when I stood up, you know, I felt good. Like I felt confident. But as I kept going, I started catching myself. I started talking so fast. I started getting nervous. My hands started getting sweaty. So I gotta learn how to basically like bring that part down. And that's when like you have like your anxiety and things like that. I know JD was talking about that earlier too. Like when your anxiety come into play, you know, you gotta have like them coping mechanisms to calm yourself down. And sometimes if you're in front of a crowd, you might can't woosah in front of the whole crowd. You might gotta count from 10 in the back of your head, or you might gotta, you know, take a deep breath in, take a pause real quick, and you know, like you on a period or something. Like you reading a question and like you at the period, you stop, pause, breathe, come back, you know, so get yourself together. So definitely, you know, work on coping mechanisms when it comes to like having like an anxiety or like having like, you know, low self-esteem or low confidence, because it definitely help you build it up a lot.
To that point, like coping mechanisms, especially when I know like I'm about to go out, I try to listen. I try to choose people. If I know I'm going out with somebody, I try to choose somebody I know I'm gonna be comfortable around. Like I'm pretty sure if any of I know my friends might see this, but I'm not trying to call y'all out and say I'm uncomfortable around y'all. But it's a lot of people I bluff on and won't go nowhere with, and they'd be like, I'm missing out because I'm nervous for no reason. So sometimes I just be having to just jump out there and do it. So if you ever find yourself in a situation and you know, like you're not gonna have a panic attack, but you also nervous, just jump up there and do it. And like, yo, this not funny, but when I first got these glasses, I paced it back and forth for about 45 minutes outside the hospital talking about if I was really gonna go get them, because once I pick them up, I'm required to wear them. Like I don't have no choice. So just jump out there, because I was like, they would be mad if I just lost my vision for being stupid. So I'ma just go ahead and I just ran right in. They like, why are you running? I'm like, sorry, hey, hello, good morning. I'm late. That's why I'm running. But I literally ran in the hospital. They like, is she okay? Because I was nervous. So sometimes if you're nervous, just go straight into it and just dive right in. Don't even second guess it, or like, don't just jump right in.
Man, anybody also too in the chat, if you want to answer the question was, how would you rate your self-esteem and your self-confidence on a scale of 1 to 10? Basically, you know, me and Jada just told our answers. So if you guys want to take your answers in the chat, put it in the chat too. And if you want to come on, hit me up too, and I can give you the link as well. So the second question is, how would you describe self-love? What does self-love look like to you? So how I describe self-love is, you know, like I said earlier, loving yourself, loving the person that you are, knowing what you can and cannot handle, knowing what you can and cannot, you know, deal with as far as, you know, certain situations or certain people as well. What do self-love look like for me? I would say, you know, going out, making sure like, you know, getting a haircut, or, you know, me taking long drives at night, you know, things like that, or like going to Federal Hill and look at the whole downtown Baltimore, you know, so, you know, something that'll basically make me feel better for who I am, make me feel like comfortable in who I am, in my skin and who I am. So that's me. How about you though, Jada?
I would say, like, I'm pretty sure everybody always say, oh, you know, self-care and stuff like that. But one thing that really make me, I guess, feel self-love is when I do stuff for other people. Like cooking, like, y'all don't understand. I will quickly call Shalom, hey, Shalom, you need something? He'd be like, no. I'm like, oh, you kill me, need me, like, please, like,
Need me,
like
hey, yo.
For real, I'm like, make me feel like y'all need me, please, because I like to help my friends. I love to make sure like my friends is good. Yeah. I also would say that like another thing I would consider like self-care for me would just be like taking a walk. Like, I don't know. When I take a walk, it just feels good. Especially since it's getting cooler outside now. You could go outside, maybe a little jacket if you want. But it just feels good enough to just go outside and like walk, eat. Like sometimes I go to Chipotle and sit outside. And I know people like, you're not supposed to sit outside and eat, but like I just find a nice bench.
I don't understand that, because I do that. Like I used to do that
no,
too.
it's a house rule. If you at the house, don't go outside and eat a full Sunday's dinner outside. That is so ghetto. Like if that's not what y'all planned, don't sit on your porch and eat.
So people would say don't eat outside, but why you got cookouts? What you doing?
No, you intentionally eating outside, fine. But if we have a Sunday dinner, don't just get up and take your plate and go walk outside.
No. But okay, like
we
say
having
for
dinner.
instance, if I'm eating lunch, but I gotta hurry up because I gotta go to class or something. I'm taking the hot pocket outside. I'm gonna take the hot pocket outside. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take the hot pocket in that Pop-Tart, in that water, and I'm gonna probably eat it in class. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah.
I didn't say that.
Oh, what? 9 o'clock in the morning, Pop-Tart and the water be coming in clutch. I had to stop because I used to have Pop-Tarts and soda, but it was getting a little crazy. I didn't want to have Pop-Tarts and Pepsi all morning. So, you know what I mean? I had to put it to the water. We got some good comments.
Right.
We got some good comments. Kayla said we got a 10 out of 10. Kayla said she rate her self-esteem 8 out of 10, but she still have things that she get nervous about. Okay. Definitely, that's when you gotta have.
Is it Jim okay? It's pronounced Jim okay, right?
Don't get me to say.
If it is not, please put the correct pronunciation in the chat. But
please,
he said
because I hate people mess my name. Yeah, self-confident. He said it's a 7 or 8. Self-esteem is a 7. Okay. Dreamy. Okay, that's what I thought. Dreamy. Okay, what's up, Dreamy? Oh yeah, okay, Dreamy. So yeah, we definitely explain like why do you think yours is like a 7 or 8? We get some good ones in the comments as well. I like it. Shane said his self-confidence is a 6. Okay, not age is a 6. Oh, there. I apologize.
Yeah, I didn't know neither. That's okay.
Jimmy's again said, I feel like it's important to try to stop overthinking and swim with the possibilities of bad comments, and that's what I need to work on personally. Oh, I felt that, Jimmy. I felt that one. Cam like soda.
It just said 6. Just says, yeah, she said her 6. Oh, self-confidence maybe.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely got to work on that too. See, that's why I'm glad having this conversation. Roman said her self-confidence is an appearance 10 out of 10, but their personality is a 1 out of 10, or was it a 0 out of 10?
She didn't say nothing. It wasn't out of anything. So first of all, Roman, we could talk about that.
Yeah, I'm because it says 1 and then it come again. She says 0 out of 10. So let me know what that is too, Roman. Because if it's a 0 out of 10, we definitely need to work and give you some coping mechanisms and things to make you help build that back up, because we want to make sure at least it's a 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
That's important, right?
That's definitely important. Queen said, I think me having better self-discipline will help me have better confidence. I like that. And go ahead, Jay. Do you want to say something about that?
No, yeah, real quick though, to Cam's question about how do you define self-esteem, that's definitely important to what Queen just said about like having more self-discipline would play a big role in the self-confidence that they have. I feel like I agree, like, because that who you are, who you present yourself as plays a huge part in how people take you. So
definitely. And then Roman just she let us know. She said definitely a 0 out of 10. So real quick, Roman, we going just to talk about how you said 0 out of 10. She said I met some people at T-Band's event and was on the verge.
Oh no, Roman, it's okay.
No, Roman, right? You definitely we love the personality.
I've gone through that before. Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still learning. It's sometimes you don't be too much. The people just don't have enough in them to accept the energy, the radiance you offer, right? As a person, because listen, I find myself in a situation where it'd be like, I am too much for these people. And Shalom, like I'll go to Shalom, like, all right, Shalom, if I'm getting on your nerves, just say that. He'd be like, Jada, you getting on my nerves with thinking, you getting on my nerves, like just calm down. I'm like, all right, Shalom, you don't even gotta add me like that. Like all I ask was like, getting on your nerves.
Listen, you gotta be real with your friends.
Yeah, so Cam, right? What Cam said though, sometimes that we in our own head, Roman, don't ever think that you too much for other people. The only person that you can accept is yourself. You can't accept nobody else. Like we never gonna be on the same page as everybody all the time. And some stuff we just won't accept. But one thing or one person that we can accept full throttle is us. So don't, yeah,
Listen, and basically piggyback off what Jada said to you, Roman, is basically, never feel like you're not enough or like, you're not, usual around other people, whatever the case may be, because you are your own person. And as long as that you're comfortable with who you are, that's all that matters. I understand like other people might say certain things and you might not agree with everything they might say, but sometimes you gotta let it go one end out the other, because, sticks and stones might hurt What is it? What is it, Jada? Is it?
The stones may break your bones,
Break your bones, but words will never hurt me. There we go. Thank you. See, that's why I like that's why you're a sister. But definitely, guys, like you definitely don't want to like sit up there and let words affect you. And I know for me, like I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, well, don't let anything they say just go like you just can't take it because no, some things that some people say is hurtful, and you definitely take it in a different type of manner than other people. So if that's how you take it, but that's how you take it, but don't be in your own head where as though you feel like you're annoying somebody or you feel like you just don't want it. They're not accepting your energy because as long as that like your energy is okay, as long as that that like you love yourself for who you are and that like you can be original by yourself, then that's all that matters. And if you can't be like original around your friends or around your people, definitely take your time to yourself and feel like what's some things that you can work on. Or if it's not just you, if it's just the people that you're around, and you feel as though their energy is not matching yours, then you can disconnect yourself. But don't ever feel like you're annoying somebody or you're not enough or your person or your self-esteem is like too low because you are who you are and you gotta love yourself for who you are. And that's another thing that comes into our self-love as well. So I'm happy that I'm talking about this. You definitely gave me a good topic to talk about today, Roman. So I appreciate that. Mar said, I be feeling like I'm not enough, especially for my friends. But I realize that they don't deserve my energy or time. I'm glad I'm starting to love myself again and doing stuff for myself. Definitely, Mar. Dreamy said, definitely agree with you, Cam. I be in my head all the time, and maybe because we are hard on ourselves too much. Definitely, y'all. Roman said, I'm trying to get better with it, but it's so hard. And I understand that. Like Mar, Roman, Dreamy, like I understand everything you guys saying. Definitely. Being hard on yourself, trying and feel like you just keep trying, but nothing's working and it's so hard. Understand that too, Roman. Mar, feeling like you're not good enough for yourself and like, feeling like you're not good enough for the people around you. I understand that as well. But basically, to heal all these three things is one thing that you have to do. You have to take that time in that process for yourself. And when I'm Coach Johnson, what you mean take that process time for yourself? Love yourself first. Once you be able to love yourself and be able to be and be able to love the skin that you're in, male or female, once you be able to love the skin that you're in, once you be able to love who you are, no one else around you can tell you anything different. Two, that self-esteem and that self-confidence. Build that stuff up by doing things that you like to do or wearing things that you might like wear to like, don't be in the trend where you got to buy the new Jordans or the new Forces or we supposed to get a Forces every month. Like I know somebody that buy Forces every month because that's what they in society. Oh, you know what I mean? You got to have Forces every month. Like that's what you want for other people. You want other people to, what I'm trying to say is don't put on a show for other people. Put on the show for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That way you can be able to build up. You comfortable within everything that you want to rock. Like Michael Jackson, that man was his own person. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell Michael Jackson nothing. Whatever he wanted to wear, he was going to wear it. If he wanted to wear the long T-shirt with the high crop top shorts, but it comes down a little bit with the high boots, he gonna wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like
the high crop top shorts.
I don't know. Like I don't know what kind of short. Look, if you wanted to wear the shorts that I don't know. If you wanted to wear a jersey in some khakis, he gonna wear it because that's him. That's what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? So don't. And the moral of the story is I don't want to say is don't let other people affect what they have to say affects you. To Jimmy, when you said that we be so hard on ourselves, yes, we do. And guys, this is not just for me, but this is for everybody. Like Jada, Jimmy, Marquay, Cam, like everybody that's in the chat. Like guys, sometimes we are too hard on ourselves where we don't even understand that. Like sometimes we sit up there, we beating ourselves down, say we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and not even knowing that we breaking our own self down. You know what I'm saying? And it's also my quote, you gotta be uncomfortable to get recomfortable. But you don't want to be too uncomfortable with your own self that you can't even get comfortable back with being yourself. And don't let that just fly over with you, what I just said. You can't get too uncomfortable with yourself to the point where you can't even be comfortable with who you are with yourself. So if you can't sit back in your own room and chill out or be like Cam Gotti and drive all the way down ATL from Baltimore, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't have that in me. I can't do that. I just can't. Like I would not. Come on. You driving from Baltimore to Atlanta by yourself? You's a GOAT. Like, you love yourself. Like, Cam, definition, self-love, 100%. She got it down pat. Like, shout out to you, Cam God. You got it down pat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, being able to be by yourself, being able to be the skin that you are, being able to love who you are, you know, any race, any type of gender, anything, just be yourself and be able to love yourself. That is what it is. And, you know, by being so hard on ourselves, it's not going to get us anywhere, but breaking us down even more. And, you know, it's okay to, like, you know, let certain emotions out. And if you got to cry, or if you got to, you know, basically get away, get off the grid, and go MIA is what they say. But in our generations, MIA. Like, if you want to go MIA or whatever the case may be, it is okay. But just make sure that you be able to come back and you be able to love yourself and be able to treat yourself the way that you want to be treated. Because you can also a lot of things too. And if sorry, Jade, if you guys say something to say, let me know, because I love, like, this is what I do. I love to say this, but, like, you know, you never want to be looking for validation from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never want to be looking at validation from somebody else of what you are, of who you are, and what you do. Like, if I love basketball and football, but I really love football. But I'm not going to sit up here and look for validation from my mom and my dad that say, "Oh, you can go play football just in the third." Like, I'm not going to like for say fans like the clothes I wear, or, like, you know, I like to wear, like, very, I want to say skinny jeans, but like skinny, slim fit jeans. That's who I like to wear. That's who I am. I don't look at validation from Rebecca and Jason and Tommy and Kimberly. I don't look at validation from them when they saying what I can do with that. No, like, that is for me. And you don't want to be basically use somebody else as a crutch when you're feeling down, because not only you breaking yourself down, but you're breaking them down with you. You don't want to bring somebody else down when you're down as well. You want to make sure that they can, if you got a good friends, like, you want to be able to call them so they can build you up, and then when they're down, you can be able to build them up. But don't use anybody as a crutch when you're feeling down, because, you know, you're not right there. It's like you're not even loving yourself. You're trying to basically you're disregarding the values of yourself, and then they basically hurting someone else's feelings by doing that as well, because you're bringing them down as well too. So I know I just got like a whole little rant about that, but I definitely love you guys' comments. I really appreciate that. You know, I'm just saying. Mara said them 10 hours, definitely, like, she's a
It's not
goat.
even a 10-hour drive. It's definitely closer to 15. I did it twice.
Oh, I'm gonna take my 4 hours down North Carolina. I'm gonna go ahead and take my 4 hours around here. I can drive down. I did that. I drive down you hard. Like, yeah. Like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm cool. I get there at 9. Can't leave 5 o'clock in the morning. She ain't getting there until, like, what? The next day? Like, the end of the night?
8 o'clock. If she get like 8, 9 o'clock that night. I think we left one time. We left at like 8 o'clock. We got there like 11 the next morning. Oh, 13 with breaks. See, without breaks, it's like 12, 11-ish. So yeah, we got there like, we left at like 8 at night. We got there like, I don't even know, like,
yo, that's your whole
9,
day.
8 in the
That's your whole
morning.
day.
No, we
That's
drove
the whole
overnight.
shit.
First
Oh,
of all,
okay.
first of all,
I'm talking about like if you leave at like 5 in the morning, you ain't getting there to the night. Like, you ain't getting there probably like to that night or like the next morning. Like, yeah, got here around like 12, 1 o'clock. Like, that's your whole day. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cam, wait, when you say 12 a.m. the next day,
She left at
why would you leave at 10:30? You're supposed to leave it late at, I don't know. I'm driving.
It's not good to drive at night that long. That's bad. Because what happened is, I did it before, is when you drive, if you start driving at night, and once like that sun start coming up, your body starts to break down, because like the body around that time, your body is like sleep. It's like, hold up, it's 5 o'clock and you driving. Come on, sir, what you doing? Like, go to sleep. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, it's better to start off at like 5 in the morning and then drive.
I don't know. I ain't doing it again. From now on, I'm playing it. Get at me. Stop playing.
Hey,
yeah, that's
yo,
crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
Cam, that's definitely a double. Let me go to work. Like,
yeah, that's money for real. Like, that's a double. But again, y'all, we gonna get back to the topic real quick too, because we only got about like 17 more minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She said, Cam said, I'm a black female. Yes, queen. Yes. Say that. You know what I mean? Say that. Yes, black female ended the 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? A GOAT. Yes, Dreamy Cam is a GOAT, not gonna lie. For real. She dedicated to Spelman. Spelman, her sisters for real.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, really. No, I wouldn't even say that, because I'm not gonna lie. If you want something bad enough, you gonna go do it. It's just the problem with a lot of people is we be wanting it for other people, or we be wanting it because other people want it for us. Like, I started this lash business a year or two ago. I started that lash business because I wanted to prove to other people that I was good enough to be their friend. And I'm like, this business don't define me. Like, I'm doing this for you, and there's no reason to. Yeah, Cam, I think you should start spelling your Camry with a K since your name is Camry too, and everybody already spell your name Kamry. I feel like you should call your car Camry with a K.
Hey, yo,
Not
Camry,
Camry with
but
a C.
I
For
hope
real,
I
that's
listen.
what
Listen,
I'm saying.
listen.
It should be Camry with a K. Y'all could be twins.
I'm telling you, Cam. I know she had to get an oil change, so she went down there though. To drive from Baltimore to Atlanta, you definitely
Maybe
had to
she
get
got
an
an
oil
oil
change.
change before she left. Maybe she got an oil change before she left. Don't do her.
You had to get another one when she get down there because she got to drive
You
back
don't
home.
know that. She didn't have to. She's not driving back for another couple of months. She got time.
Yeah, but she wanted to get the oil change.
Okay, we love you too, yo. We wouldn't even be. Yeah.
Right, you know we love you. But let's get back to the topic because I got like 15 minutes left.
Right,
Listen,
right. Sorry,
right.
But to the topic, right? But like sometimes we be doing stuff because we want to prove to other people that we are, or we want to make it. We want to make it so we fit in. Like I've learned a lot of Miss Sugar and yeah.
Hey, yo, not my car is name is Miss Sugar and Spice.
It's Spice. I'm sorry, Miss Sugar and Spice. We so sorry. But yeah, like I feel like we be doing stuff for other people, and it's like when we look back at the stuff, it's like, why did I even do that? And it's like I did that because I was trying to prove or trying to fit in. And to Roman's point about like feeling like she too much for other people, I still feel like I'm too much for other people often, like all the time. Like if you ask Shalal, I talk to him every few weeks to give him a little break. Sometimes he called me, I'm like, oh, this is twice in a week, Shalal. You good? Like I got like glasses.
Stop lying to me like that, Jada. Don't do that.
So like, yeah, I'll be finding myself in Roman's spot. It'd be like I feel like my personality be like a 1, 2, 3, you know, sometimes, but it also be my self-esteem that be like, even if it was a 1, 2, 3, ain't nobody 1, 2 stepping like me. Like 1, 2, 3, like yeah, nobody doing it like me. Even if it was another me or it isn't what everybody want, nobody gonna do it like me. And I'm always gonna be me. So I feel like that kind of plays a part into why I do stuff now. Like a lot of people be like, oh, you know, why do you want to go to school for political science? I'm like, I'm going to school for political science for me. They be like, but isn't that like a degree that involves sociology? And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna still be social, but political science is for me. I want to be able to walk into a room and they be like, who's that? That's Dr. Johnson, PhD in political science. Right. Like it just, yeah. You can.
It's just yeah, definitely. And basically what you were saying, like doing stuff for like other people. Like right now, I'm currently in a situation where I'm doing something to make other people proud, and deep down inside, this is not what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's more the simple fact of.
And what you doing? I need to know.
College.
Oh no, you don't got no choice. That's for all of us. You, me, right. Everybody.
I mean, college.
It's for you. It's for you.
Because honestly, guys, I wanted to, you know, be able to stay. I wanted to help Baltimore. Like my goal was to really help Baltimore. Like even when I graduate here, I'm coming back to Baltimore.
Right. I'm ready to say, you think we're gonna let you leave and not come back?
Oh no, I'm gonna come back. It's just the fact that I never wanted to leave. Like I wanted to be able to be in the community. Like I wanted to be with the mayor's office. And like before I went to school, I was connected with the mayor's office. Still am, but like the mayor's office, the health department, John Hopkins. Like that's how connected I wanted to be. And I wanted to stay there, you know, mentor inside the schools, you know, be able to be close to my family. I got a lot of family that, you know, are getting old. Like my granddad, he's getting old and things like that. So it's like I wanted to be home, you know, and college wasn't really for me. Like I got a lot of bad experience, but then I also got some good experience. And I just, for my decision, I didn't want to go to college. But then it was like my mom and then my dad and then nobody in there.
Oh yeah, y'all. Just to be clear, Shalal was going to college. If I had to strap that man to my back and we was walking to North Carolina with his bags rolling behind us, that man was going to Shawan. I don't care when nobody has said, Shalal, like, I'm not. Yo, why Shalal go pull up to me and my other homegirl house? Oh, like, I'm not going to Shawan. We look at each other like, who we talking about? Who not going? Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yo, all right. It's like don't get it wrong. I love my major. I love psychology. I love the work I learned. I love it.
You changed your major?
But it's just like, huh?
You changed your major?
I've been changed my major. I changed my major like the end of last semester. Like, I'm not being a lawyer no more. I'm being a therapist, black male therapist,
You are.
like clinical therapist. You know, how you said, Dr. Johnson is gonna be Dr. Johnson with LSW behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be LSW. But yeah, all I was saying, like, I love everything I do as far as like my college work. But college is not for me. Like, it is for me, but it's not. Like, this is not what I wanted. Like, I wanted to be able to, you know, experience my opportunities without like, you know, by having my high school diploma, but also, you know, without having to go into college. Because like, you don't have to go to college to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go to. It's a lot of people out there being in college that didn't go to college. Look at Miss Joni Hollifield, most successful black female I know, and did not go to not one college. So you can't tell me not you got to go to college. You got to go to college to get a good job to pay your. No, you don't.
Yo, Miss Joni is banging on the clock. Like, really, she banging on the keypad. Like, phone numbers in the bank's accounts. Like, hitting. Like, never called that lady ever.
She can teach me some things that this school probably couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So, like.
She do. She be teaching us everything the school don't.
Facts. So, you know what I'm saying? But more of the story is from just don't live my story. More of the story is, guys, don't do something to make other people proud. If that's not with something that you don't want to, if that's not something you want to do, don't do it. Because if you sit there and you do it, and then you get stuck doing it, you mean, you know, you can say you don't want to do it, but we're not quitters over here. You know, we all leaders, and we all keep pushing. But you know, you don't want to do something that you don't want to do and down the long run. You're like, do I really want to do this just to make them happy? Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? So be real with yourself. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
That plays though into self-confidence and self-esteem. You don't know yourself. That's that plays a big part into your self-esteem, is knowing who you are as a person and knowing what you have to offer. Though I have a good self-esteem, I'm working on the self-confidence. Though I have a good amount of self-esteem, that plays a part into why I do what I do now. Like, back then when I started that business, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to fit in, you know, but really, honestly, do y'all want to fit in with me? Like, why would I change my square-like behavior to be some circle, like, or whatever, to fit in with somebody else? Now, I'm not saying we're not going to change, because we are, obviously, honestly. In relationships specifically, you're going to change a whole lot, and it's going to be like, I don't even know who I was. And that's because you chasing a love or a feeling or a lust, and that's going to change you. But even then, still, you got to have self-confidence, because you should never get in a relationship that changes you. You should never become a different person for nobody else. You should never think about being somebody else or want to be anybody else because you're not comfortable with yourself, because that is a lifelong heartbreak. Not being comfortable with yourself, not loving yourself. You are your first home. Like, if you don't love it there, you will hate everywhere else for the rest of your life.
Facts.
And I'm learning.
Facts. And I want to get into Mark's conversation real quick before we have to wrap up. But Mark comment said, but going to college is a huge step, and not many black males further education. And not only college is an experience. He's going to college for experience. It's a network. And Mark, I get it 100%. Like, that's why another reason why you know, I also took my step, because I did want to further my education, because I ain't gonna lie, I do like school. I did like high school, but I don't like college. I don't like college, but I wanted to further my education, because I know there's some things that I have to learn and certain things I have to, you know, like certain requirements I have to do to be in certain positions. I understand that. So that's why, you know, college is not that bad. And networking with a lot of people is definitely, is like, when you get to college, even if you anti-social, you're nine times out of 10, you're going to have some type of interaction with somebody.
And listen, that's not even a call Cam out, but I know Cam personally, and I know she's not really one of them party animal type people who go outside and make a lot of friends unless she absolutely have to. But y'all, Miss Camry, Miss Sugar and Spice is living her best life down ATL, turning Spelman up. Like, Cam not even a social person, y'all. And I know her, on her birthday, she had like 4 people. Like, she got that small of a circle, and that's respectfully.
I like 6.
Because that's probably how. I'm joking. I was exaggerating. Not really 4. But I'm saying, like, her circle is small. So, shut up. Mind your business. You're not even going to be in Baltimore. You're not even going to be here. You're never actually here.
I am going to be home. I am be home. I just got to come to school the day after my birthday. But
no, not for your birthday. For Cam's birthday. It's not about you.
Oh, no. I'm being school, hon. Yeah, I'm being school.
Oh, because I was ready to say you're going to be here on who? Shalom.
Cam said she's still limited with it. Definitely, Cam. I understand. Look, I've been in my room too.
Also, yeah, but to that point though, is like you have to, like it's going to take some. It's not going to be no. College is going to do what you think it's going to do, and then some. Like Shalom, he said he didn't want to be there, but every day I call that man, I'm like, what you doing? He like homework. I'm like, what you doing? He like studying. I'm like, what you doing? He like on campus. I'm like, what you doing? He like at my school job. I'm like, oh, all right. He well into college. Like even though he don't like it sometimes, he still gonna do it because he know he don't have no choice. And sometimes you gonna do stuff for other people and you really don't have no choice, but it because they be trying to do something for you. Oh, Cam. Oh, all right.
Oh, she out there having fun. We outside. Gang.
It's on ATL's highways. Tight.
Like not the Top Golf with the Miss Sugar and Spice riding.
Bringing one to Baltimore. It's right next to the Ravens Stadium. I drive past it all the time. They building it right now. It's a Top Golf right in the harbor. I'm going before it get ghetto.
I was gonna say we're gonna see how long that stays there. Let's get into our jewels for today. Let's get to our jewels. Well, no, we got about like 5 minutes. I can talk about
before we even leave, y'all.
Because
real quick. The only thing I gotta say that I'm learning right now is that sometimes transparency is not always the key.
What you mean by that though?
Sometimes I be feeling like I be like oversharing, and it be like I be trying to like make all of us connect. Sometimes you don't have to. Like because most recently I be feeling like I be trauma bonded with people. Like we be coming close over trauma, stuff like that. And I just like, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. And like I cut a few friends off recently, which hurt my feelings bad. But I cut a few friends off recently, and like I feel like we was only friends because of childhood traumas. And you know what though? Marquay actually helped me understand this a while back that sometimes, most of the time, the people that you're friends with now, it's gonna take the smallest thing for you to see if y'all still friends again later. Like the smallest thing, and it'll make you
things to break y'all apart.
Yeah, and you'll know if y'all really friends, if y'all break apart or not. Like, yo, I got a lot of friends. Well, I know a lot of people, and I call a lot of people my friend, but it's a few of them they not my friend, and it's a few of them. It's just like Cam said, it's a time and a place for friends sometimes. Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that sometimes you don't got a trauma bond, especially because we be coming in the heart smiles. They be like, oh, we bonding over trauma and we got this family feeling, but you don't got to take that outside with you everywhere else to other people, because I find myself doing that sometimes. I be forgetting everybody not heart smiles, so like, yeah.
No, everybody not heart smiles. I'm glad she said about trauma bond, and that's actually my next topic. So if you want to come on, definitely let me know. That's not next week. Next week is Cam Gotti, but the week after that, we're gonna talk about trauma bonding as well. And if anybody else would like to join, let me know. Jimmy said transparency and boundaries should work hand in hand. Definitely, I felt that one. Kayla said that one definitely gonna get ghetto real quick. Of course, it's down Baltimore, right there in the harbor, right there. Yeah, no.
It's not that close. It's closer to like the casino for real. It's not.
Yeah, down there with the Greyhound at. Oh yeah, no. I'm good because like once you go over that bridge, you over there in that Westport and Cherry Hill, and I'm okay. I'm gonna just stick to the one in DC, Oxon Hill. I'm gonna be good. How am
I gonna get all the way out there?
You better catch the MARC train because we outside. I be driving it. It's like no. Let me stop. All right, let me get to the Jimmy stuff. You said come pick you up.
I got a house. I got a key. Come pick me up. I got a little gas money. Come get me.
Hey, yo. Yeah, someone's supposed to hop on next week. Oh, snap. Cam Gotti said somebody's supposed to hop on next week. Y'all, so look, y'all will hop on next week too with Cam. Y'all better let her know. We gonna get into these jewels real quick. Jada, you go first. I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna end it off. Anybody, y'all want to say y'all jewels in the chat too? That's probably new, but like if you got a jewel and you want to say it in the chat just because you're not on, you can definitely put it in the chat too as well.
All right, my jewel for today is that every person don't require a connection. Shalom. Psych. Every person don't require a connection. I feel like I be trying to connect with everybody, and sometimes I don't have to. Like sometimes you could connect with people sometimes they could just connect with you. Like you could just you be just connected with them. You don't gotta be a back and forth thing. So yeah. Also, your girl birthday coming up. That's it.
Hey yo, happy early birthday to you, Jada.
No. We gonna wait until next week. Thursday, the latest. Friday. I'm taking happy birthdays on Friday. Start on Friday. Hold it.
Good dog. Real quick, mine is live and love for yourself. And be yourself, be who you are, love yourself, be comfortable for who you are. But my jewel for the day is live and love for yourself. Again, guys, I appreciate everybody who came on today. Thank you, Jada, for coming on, hopping on. You guys heard Ms. Mo special announcement earlier this show. All Heartbeat current college students hit Ms. Mo up to hop into the opportunity. A couple extra dollars for your college tuition or whatever you guys have. And that will be the end for us, guys. Again, thank you, Jada, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time. You know we coming back. Big hearts.
Let's go. Bye, y'all. Be safe.
Bye.